section, we're going to look at some of your pictures through the years, and you're going to tell me the story behind it, all right?
Okay.
And the first picture is...
Oh, Lord. This is like the first, like, I want to say, like, attempt of a photo shoot I've ever done in drag. So there was, like, you know, Rihanna was at that was at the time Rihanna was big with the S&M,
yes,
the girl in the world. So the red hair era, every queen was trying to wear red wigs and stuff, so that's what got me with the red hair. And then a friend of mine at the time, Davina Love, I'm sure some people in San Diego know who she is, she got me over her apartment. She was like, let's do some, you need to get some like headshots, some good headshots for drag. And I was like, okay. So most of that is hers, besides the hair, I think the accessories, the hat and the dress was hers. And she's just like, here we go, we're gonna go up against this wall, we're gonna get you get you right together, get you on some flyers, girl. So that's what that was.
Oh, that's super cute. Yeah, I can tell you. Yeah, I can see you, baby Shania there.
Baby, yeah, that was at least the first year. Oh man. My Navy. So I was in the Navy, like I said, I mentioned before. And it was interesting because Don't Ask, Don't Tell was still a thing back then. But that picture I was on, at that point I was very comfortable with myself. My teammates basically knew I did drag on the side, that I was gay, but they had my back. They did not say anything. They kind of went after people that did. And so I was very lucky, and you know, obviously I tried to keep it under wraps and stuff, and you know, make sure I had every ounce of mascara and eyeliner off when I went back to work, if I did a gig. And that was just me on watch. I was petty officer, 3rd class, which is very kind of difficult to do in the Navy, unless you come in that way. But I did it all on my own, and I was just feeling myself that day on watch, and I was one of the only few queer people on that command, too.
Wow.
So, yeah.
That's amazing.
It was very special. I was on Coronado Island, so it wasn't actually a ship or anything, but I did deploy on the ship.
Wow, look at you. Memories.
Memories.
Look at this one. Miss Pokemon.
Oh, yeah.
Tell me about your fascination for Pokemon, because let me tell you a little story. When I was a kid, I used to be all about it. I used to have... so many Pikachus. I used to collect Pikachus.
Really?
Yeah, but then the Mexican TV channel said that they were like devilish. So I threw them all away.
Oh, those
so
poor
sad.
Pikachu. Now decomposing somewhere in the ocean. I've been obsessed with Pokemon since I was a kid, since the first initial like launch of it in like the late 90s over here in America. And I just, it was one of the few things that I could escape to when things were kind of shitty in life, and it always brought me joy. So the games, the Pokemon cards, just that whole franchise has always just given me like a sense of comfort. So as a drag queen, I've blindly just kind of like put that to the side about like how you can bring your favorite things into drag, how you can bring your fascinations into drag. Like, people do cosplay in drag, people do add all these favorite things from like your geeky side into it. I think that's brilliant. I think it's fun. It lets you kind of relive childhood a bit. So that picture was at Lander University in Greenwood. We did a show out there for the college kids, and that I believe was did I do it once or twice? Twice. That was the second show that we did there, and I just was like, my roommate made me the costume. I did the hair, and like we were just like, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do like this Pokemon mix, and the kids loved it. Like, it kind of made other people feel nostalgic too. That's another thing too. It's a very big nostalgia thing for me. So even in life now at 33, things kind of get crappy. I'm a huge collector of Pokemon. I make videos on YouTube of opening up Pokemon cards. So Pokeblake on YouTube. I also have a Shania Satisfaction channel. She does some of that too. So check this out. But yeah, Pokemon, still to this day, I have been going hard since January 2020, collecting Pokemon cards again. So I'm a huge card collector, and my room is starting to become Pokemon land with all the memorabilia and stuff, but I love it. Like,
it's beautiful. It brings you joy and happiness, and you know, that's what matters.
Right, exactly. Don't ever stop. Same thing with drag. If you're thinking drag is like a hobby for you, don't be afraid to do it. Invest in the right things and do it if it makes you happy. it's a good old Transformation Tuesday thing. You know, that's people do that on Instagram a lot still. I kind of stopped doing them just because, like, I don't know. It's been kind of done like a million times. But I think it is a cool thing to still see, especially with drag, if you're doing a Transformation Tuesday, just for the fact of that, the art of transformation with makeup, and I think it's a cool thing to see. Like, there's someone behind the character, there's someone behind the drag. We're all human underneath it all, so no matter how powerful or unstoppable and fierce you feel in drag, there's still someone that's broken underneath, that's hurting underneath, that is more reserved underneath. So drag artists in general are very complicated, complex people. So this is just like a small like touch of like what the true art of transformation is with these Transformation Tuesday pictures. But I love them, like you said. I
love them so much.
It's really cool. Like, even there's people like I don't even never seen before. I see it on Instagram and I'm like, wow, like their transformation is huge compared to mine. Like, it's crazy. The power that makeup can. The power of makeup.
I love this look with the latex.
Thank you again. My roommate Patricia, who's here with us today, she made that for me.
I see a trend, so like latex chokers.
Yeah.
Are you kinky, baby?
Maybe a little bit.
Oh, I love that.
It's definitely a fashion thing for me more than anything.
Oh, okay. So you're not super into the kink world?
I'll dabble a little. I think the power of, you know, submissive and dominance is kind of intriguing to me. I like to be the more dominant one.
Oh, okay.
I like to tell people what to do. And,
especially in drag, like.
Oh yeah, it's very in control is what I like to be.
Oh, so have you tried being a sub, or you've only done?
I don't know. I would have to have a certain level of trust with someone to be submissive, because I've never been in that position, so I don't know like what the levels could be, and like if I would enjoy it, if it would bother me, and I would rather just go with what's comfortable right now. But the more I dabble into it, maybe depends on the people, I guess.
Yeah, it depends on the vibe. Not anyone can be a good dom or a sub.
No, it's definitely a chemistry thing too. Because you can be dominant, that person can be sub, but is it working? Is it? Are you both? Is there an ebb and flow with each other?
Exactly.
You know. But yeah,
are you spanking me right?
right. But that photo shoot I did with Modern Aperture Photography, one of the photographers in town, and we did that during the pandemic. So right out of their apartment at the time, and I wanted to bring a fresh look, mix my like ginger, because there's, you know, my chest hairs in the photo. It's not edited out. I like to dabble with those kind of things with drag because. For a long time, I was just kind of succumbed to like a one way of drag. I wear, you know, the breasts and the hips and the woman and shave everything and
do it like hyper feminine, but you don't have to.
You don't have to. And the more I did drag, I've been doing it since 2010. So we're going on 11 years, I think, 11 years. And the more I've been doing drag, the more I want to be comfortable. And I want to feel good, and I don't want to feel like I have to do something to appease all these other drag queens and other people. So I like to do the genderfuck. I like to mix them. Like today, I'm not doing any of that, hips and body and stuff.
No, I love it.
Amazing.
Yeah, that's all that matters. That you feel good inside, and that you are you.
Right. So anybody out there, that's hairy or wants to do bearded drag and things like that, it's okay to do those things and feel fierce, and there's a space for you. So that's why I kind of want to do that kind of photo shoot, is show that hyper femininity but have a touch of masculinity, because I don't want to always have to compromise that about my body and things that other guys like about me or other people like about me just to do a look for a night. I mean, yeah, that's dedication. That's dedication to your craft, and by all means those people do that, but for me, I like to mix and match things.
Beautiful. You're an inspiration to other people to do that too.
Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you for sharing those stories.